The world has officially gone off its rocker. California restaurant closing after being sued for discrimination over ladies' night discounts. Every Wednesday, half price for the ladies for 3 hours. Lawsuit brought a restaurant to its knees. This is not the first time this has happened. This is California. Let's get into it. Here we go. I just want to confirm that we're talking about ladies' night. Talking about ladies' night. I mean, is there anything wrong with ladies' night? You bring ladies into the restaurant to do a little drinking? I mean, how is that wrong? How is that wrong? Oh, it's discrimination, Sean. Don't care. Just don't care. That's wrong. It's just wrong. Let the ladies drink. Let the ladies drink cheaply. It's not a terrible thing.
Now, a family-run restaurant is reportedly shutting down because it held a ladies' night promotion and had to settle a discrimination lawsuit. Now, due to financial concerns, the owner of 𝗪𝗧𝗪 in Concord says she's forced to close at the end of the year. Here's ABC 7 News reporter Tara Campbell.
The sign on the door makes the closure clear, while inside customers are enjoying one last cocktail, one more meal at 𝗪𝗧𝗪.
It's just sad. It's just so sad.
The family-run restaurant in downtown Concord has been around for nearly 9 years and is now set to close permanently at the end of the month.
I mean, I love this place. It's like they're like family to us.
The owner telling us they haven't been able to fully bounce back from the cost of settling a recent discrimination lawsuit related to discounting drinks for women on its ladies' night.
A frivolous lawsuit that took us down, and it's these ambulance-chasing lawyers.
Several similar lawsuits have been filed throughout the country, taking aim at variations of ladies' night, including earlier this year in Fresno, when its minor league baseball team was sued over a...
We're going to talk about that too. Yeah, we're going to cover that too. Ugh. So bad. So bad. How is this happening? How did things... Well, it's California, right? I mean, but this is like next level. Ladies' night.
Ladies' night promotion.
It was exactly that, discrimination over ladies' night. Mm-hmm.
Did it surprise you? Were you shocked by that?
I was a lot. Yeah. I've never I see ladies' night everywhere else.
According to the state, gender-based promotions like ladies' nights can land businesses in legal trouble, violating California's Civil Rights Act. Here at 𝗪𝗧𝗪, the cost of the lawsuit just piled on to an already tough time, with high inflation driving up the cost of getting these meals to the table.
With restaurants, it's already the profit margins are razor thin, and stuff like this does not help business at all. It's just, I don't know what should be done about it. Maybe the city or the state should change some rules to help out
California needs to change up its laws, but it's not going to. It's only gonna get worse. That's why so many people are moving in droves away from California to Texas, to Florida, to anywhere that doesn't have this kind of onerous legislation. Oh, you can't give the ladies, discount on drinks because that's terrible. It's just mentally challenged, right? This is mentally challenged.
The small businesses.
And these customers agree.
It's very sad to see a lot of family-run places in downtown Concord disappearing.
And soon it won't be the same for these servers or staff here, soon to be out of a job.
I'm really, really disappointed and sad. I was getting really accustomed to the community and knowing all the regulars that come to the restaurant.
These regulars fitting in as much time as they can before the doors close on December 31st.
There's a lot of people that come here that enjoy this place. And this is the end of it.
Tara Campbell, ABC 7 News.
Yeah, so here's what that looks like. 𝗪𝗧𝗪 will be closed for Christmas. Yep, as a lot of restaurants are. Big restaurant night, Christmas Eve, but permanently closed on January 1st, 2025. Oh, I mean, here's some of my thoughts. All right. Women should get free. They should get discounted food. They should get discounted drinks. I don't really care because if they're on their own, hey, you know what? Going into a restaurant, having more ladies there, that's not a terrible thing. It's not a terrible, awful thing. I don't know in what world that is. Well, let's encourage women to come in. No, you don't want to do that. Discrimination. And if they're coming in with men on Wednesday nights and they're getting some discounted drinks, what kind of man doesn't pay for the woman? That's a thing. If you are expecting your lady to pay, then you get what you get, which is hopefully not a lot. You know what I mean? I mean, what are you even doing? So you're a man, you go in with your lady to the restaurant and they get some discounted drinks. How is that terrible? And if you're a man complaining over this, check your manhood. You know what I mean? I mean, this is just, oh, Sean, but we can't have the discrimination. Who's discriminating here? I mean, I need my free drinks. You're a man. Suck it up. You should be paying anyway. Or discounted drinks. Pay. Just pay. You're going to pay. I mean, if you're not paying, what are you even doing? Oh, Sean, but this is a time equalization. We need to all have equity. Everybody needs to pay. Well, how's that working out? Yeah. Not that great, right? Not that great. I don't think there was too much more in the article. Okay, no, there was. Yeah, this was their official statement. Sadly, we have to announce the permanent closure of 𝗪𝗧𝗪 despite our best efforts, unable to recover fully from the recent discrimination lawsuit. The challenges we faced. So they said they had tens of thousands of dollars spent on legal fees. That makes sense. And then they had some kind of settlement because taking this probably to trial, super expensive. Anytime you go to trial, it's just the only win is for the attorneys. Sorry for all the attorneys out there, but it's true. It's true. Well, we might win this one, Sean, and we'll have them pay our attorney's fees. Yeah, maybe. And you might not. And I might end up paying the opposing attorney's fees. And I don't want to do that. So what are we down now? 40, 50K? Is that what we're talking about? All right, let's settle. And that's what this restaurant did. And now they're out of business. So California, how's that working out for you? And for those of you who do not know where California is, it is let's get my little yellow pointy buddy out here. Concord is to the northeast of Walnut Creek, which is to the northeast of Oakland. Here's San Francisco. That's where Concord is. And from my understanding, the restaurant 𝗪𝗧𝗪 Concord was in a kind of a strip mall area. It was one of the few independent restaurants, and a lot of the other restaurants in the area have closed down. So, restaurants in this part of town have had a tough time with it. And this restaurant has made it this far. And then this is kind of that, proverbial straw that breaks the camel's back. But this is not the first time this has happened. I have read reports on this. I have not done a podcast. And so here we go. So here's state of California prohibits gender-based promotions, considering them discriminatory under equity laws. Well, I'd say those equity laws are just disturbing. This makes no sense. There's no harm intended here. They're going to give some ladies, which, again, you get the ladies to the restaurant, the guys are going to want to go, right? I mean, it's an easy pull. This is not rocket science, folks. And if you can't figure that out, and that's probably who's behind a bunch of these laws, are folks that, don't really get that gender pull thing. There are only two genders, men and women. And so this is one of those things where, hey, let's get the ladies into the restaurant on a downtime. Let's give them a slot in our schedule that is typically not a big evening out. They can come in, they can, have a couple of drinks with friends, whatever. We'll give them cheap drinks. That is business we wouldn't have otherwise. The restaurant makes money. The ladies have a good time. Everybody wins. But no, we've got these equity laws that say that is discrimination. Whatever male lawyer came up and said, oh yeah, this is discrimination. Oh, we think we should sue. I mean, that's an ambulance chaser right there. It just is. I mean, it's just absolutely stupid, but whatever. And I live in Seattle. So, I'm used to this kind of ridiculousness. And that's what it is. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Like our next deal here. See if I can get that a little bit better centered for you. Yeah. Men's rights leader reportedly seeking $5 million in suit over free tickets for women. This was who was this? This was the Fresno Grizzlies. I'm going to read this one because this one's got some good stuff in it. All right. The head of a national men's rights group Do we need national men's rights group? I mean, seriously, do we really need that? I mean, you're a man. Just inherently, you've got rights. Yeah, whatever. Head of a national men's rights group is suing a California minor league baseball team because of its ladies' night promotion. Again, baseball and ladies. What's the issue here? Just right off the bat, what is the issue? I don't see an issue, but again, yeah. Anyway, the current and former owners of the Fresno Grizzlies, who play in the Single A California League, are being sued in federal court for allegedly committing gender discrimination by giving free tickets to women as part of a promotion last May. Fresno B reported that the plaintiffs are seeking $5 million in damages in the class action suit. Plaintiff Harry Crouch is the president of the National Coalition for Men, who says on its website that it is a nonprofit that raises awareness about the ways sex discrimination affects men and boys. Men and boys, you already hit the lottery. You're a man, and boys to become men. You don't need to go down this. If you're really worked up about not getting your free tickets, you know what? Work a little bit harder so you can pay for them and not worry about that kind of thing. The lawsuit states that Crouch and co-plaintiff Christine Johnson attended the game together, with Crouch having to pay $18 while Johnson entered the game for free. I honestly have zero. I have goose egg issues with this. $18, that is cheap. Of course it is, what is it, Single A? Single A California League. So we're not even talking Triple A, that level before the big leagues. It's amateur baseball, but at a much higher level. I mean, these guys play some good baseball. Let's not ditch them there. But $18, I mean, you got an evening out for $18 and your girl goes for free and you're suing? All right. Make this make sense, because it just doesn't. I mean, baseball and the lady next to you and she gets in for free that you should be paying for anyway. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. Because of the difference in price, the plaintiffs allege the Grizzlies have violated California's Unruh Civil Rights Act, which protects people from being discriminated against by business establishments because of their age, ancestry, color, disability, national origin, race, religion, sex, or sexual orientation. If this was really discriminatory, you know what? We wouldn't be having this talk. But this is more of an incentive to get people to the game because they know, okay, women are less likely to go to a Single A baseball game. And if their guys can convince them, hey, you get in for free, I'm going to spend that money on drinks for you. How about that? I mean, who isn't in for that? Who isn't down for that? You know what I mean? So the plaintiffs have hired San Diego lawyer Alfred Rava. I mean, any lawyers go, I'll take this case. You betcha. Here's my hourly fee. Here's my retainer. Who once sued the Oakland A's over a Mother's Day promotion in 2004. Oakland A's are no longer there, and I don't believe this baseball team is here either. I think we get to that later in the article. And this lawyer reached a settlement for what the East Bay Times reported was more than $500,000 for men who attended the game. Men, if you took payout on that, shame on you. Shame on you. That's absurd. Rava has been a part of a number of other lawsuits against businesses that ran similar promotions. I've been involved in about 300 cases. Oh, nice. That's just special. Rave told Fresno television station KGE-TV last month that the Fresno Grizzlies' ill-conceived ladies' night promotion. I got to stop right there. This isn't ill-conceived. This is standard. This is standard operating procedure. You take a game night, you make it ladies' night, and they get in for discounted or free or whatever. You give them some free stuff. It's a win-win for everybody. Now, if you're going down some other road, then I'm sorry, we're not playing on the same team. Yeah, we're not playing on the same team. It seemingly sexualized female fans by treating them as little more than sexual bait in order to attract men to buy tickets to the game. seemingly sexualized female. If you guys, ladies, if you get free tickets to a game, do you feel like you're being sexualized? That's a stretch. You get to go to a game. There's nothing about anything more. You went to a free game. Anything after that, that's negotiable. It's all negotiable. You know what I mean? I mean, we're talking about a baseball game. Little more than sexual bait. No. No, in order to attract men to buy tickets to the game, sexual bait. No, this just makes sense. And that's the problem. In a world that doesn't make sense, you've got ridiculous lawsuits like this, and that's how the Peruvian restaurant closes down. In doing so, the Grizzlies' male-dominated front office managed to pull off a rare trifecta. Get this. This is a trifecta. This is considered 3, right? Of sex discrimination. Free tickets for the ladies is deemed to be misogyny, exorcism, and misandry all at once by treating female, non-binary, and male fans unequally based solely on their gender. Okay. Well, I mean, considering that non-binary, you got male and you got female. The non-binary, how many non-binaries are going to baseball games? I'm just asking. I mean, is this really even a thing? Well, in California, it is. Lawyers not involved with the case disagree on who has the stronger argument. Oakland lawyer Dan Siegel told the Fresno Bee he believes the rule of reason may lead to this case being dismissed. But Fresno attorney Kevin Little told KSEA-TV the businesses running these types of promotions run the risk of a lawsuit. And that is absolutely true. I mean, I've read a bunch of notices where they've said, do not run sex-based promotions because you're going to get in trouble. You're going to get sued. And this is why people are moving to Florida and Texas and away from California because of just utter silliness like this. All right, so we can talk a little bit about this part is good right here. Other Grizzlies promotions have come under scrutiny in the past. In 2019, the team had to apologize after a Memorial Day tribute video featuring an Enemies of Freedom. And Enemies of Freedom is put in air quotations, sequence displaying an image of Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, AOC, alongside Kim Jong-un and Fidel Castro. Oh, that's the best. Baseball and dictators, right? Including AOC. They're just saying, Dad, this is what we think of this. Later that summer, a man died after he participated in a taco eating contest at a Grizzlies game. I looked at that one and they tried to rush the guy to the hospital and there wasn't a lot of information on that. Poor guy died doing what he loved, eating tacos. What a bad way to go out. How'd Uncle Frank die? Well, he's at a Grizzlies game and he's eating some tacos. He was getting after it. He was eating his 16th taco and just boop. Nah, horrible. Grizzlies were the AAA affiliate of the San Francisco Giants from their founding in 1998 to 2014. After which the Giants moved their affiliate to Sacramento. Since then, the Grizzlies have been a AAA affiliate for the Houston Astros. So Oakland, in all of its geniusness, is just basically losing everything. And so much of this, these are state laws happening, but so much of this legislation that's actually being enforced in the court system is happening in the Fresno area. I mean, in the East Bay area, San Francisco, Oakland, that whole type of area, because it's, I don't know if it's in the water, but it's one of those things where everybody just kind of gets on board and, hey, we can sue these guys. We're going to make a lot of money. We're going to make you a lot of money. Plus, we're really, really getting after men's rights. This is stupid. Literally, this is stupid. This is dumb. But that's the world we live in. Just ridiculous stuff like this. So I'm sorry for all the folks in Concord that are losing what looks like to be a pretty delicious Peruvian restaurant. But again, you've got all kinds of things going on the wrong direction in California. And lawsuits like this do not help. And this is the mindset. This is the something that is pushing business away. And California seems to think that this is just, so progressive. We got so much progress going on here. And the end result is that a local restaurant loses, environment loses a restaurant that people really like. So that sucks. But again, that's California for you. That is California in a nutshell for you. Yeah. No free tickets for ladies. No discounted drinks for ladies. Ladies, you got to pay. I mean, what world is this that you want to live in? I don't really know. Okay. That's it for me. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.